Toya Jackson appears in the latest edition of Playboy in various stages of undress. Now, I know what you're saying. How on earth could this possibly happen? After all, she's Michael Jackson's sister, and as far as we know, Michael certainly hasn't got any plans for doing anything other than keep his clothes on. Toya's going to tell us why she took hers off. But first, Vanessa Moody brings us up to date on Toya's career so far.
32-year-old Toya Jackson is number 5 in the famous family of 9 brothers and sisters. During the early years of the Jackson 5, she stayed in the background. But in the early 80s, showbiz took hold. Toya recording the first of several albums. None of them really made it big, and she's often referred to as the least successful singer in the family. Toya has decided to do something about that, drastically changing her image. Now the long, high-cut gowns have been replaced with skin-tight pants, or even less. Boasting that she's Playboy's highest-paid model, a 12-page spread of Toya will be featured in Playboy's March issue. And she's got a new sound, a harder, funkier beat, a beat which she hopes will finally put her on the map as something other than Michael Jackson's older sister.
Toya, welcome.
Oh, thank you, David.
Great to have you here. It says here in the press release about your photo spread, possibly bad and definitely a thriller. And it is a thriller. Is it bad?
I don't know. You've seen the book. What do you think?
I think it's terrific.
Oh,
and it's
cool.
called Don't Tell Michael. But you did tell Michael.
Well, actually, we discussed it, and he had seen the pictures before. Actually, I didn't know, but he had seen the pictures before I had even asked him about it.
And what did he say about them?
He thought they were absolutely great.
Terrific. Did he like the ones with the boa constrictor?
Yes, he did.
It's various lengths. Why did you pick a boa constrictor?
I love snakes. We grew up with them.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. We grew up with snakes. Well, we have lots of animals, so... And I wanted the photo session to be with lots of snakes all over the bed. And, of course, the staff was totally afraid of the snakes, so they came with one.
Oh, I see. But you had to be careful, didn't you? Has to be fed.
Well, you always have to be careful with them. Always.
But what's the vital thing? You have to feed them.
Yeah, so that's the first thing. When I handled the snake, I said, when was the last time the snake has eaten?
And what did the rest of the family think? Your parents are not too sure, right?
Not too sure. They don't agree with it at all.
Because they were quite strict when you were growing up.
Oh, very, and they still are.
And so have you actually talked to them about it?
We've discussed it. We haven't discussed it since it's been out, actually.
Well, it's actually on sale, in fact, tomorrow, isn't it?
Tomorrow, yes.
And so that...
But, of course, they've heard lots of talk about it.
I bet they have.
But 2 months ago, they asked me if I had done it.
And you said, yes.
I answered without an answer. Yes.
But the rest of the family are in support.
Some are and some aren't. So you're not going to get total support. And I expected that. But it's something that I felt that I wanted to do. Was it your... To use a constitutional phrase, was it your Declaration of Independence? In a sense, yes, it was. I think it will show me as my own identity, as an individual, someone who wants to do what she wants to do for a change, and not let anyone else guide her and tell her what to do. Yes, because I suppose the Jackson name is a great plus in opening the door, but then people demand more of you, do they? Yes, of course, naturally they do. Yeah. Always. So that if you don't sell 30 million copies of an album, then you haven't succeeded. Right, if you're Jackson. Yeah. Definitely. So now you're striking out. You've got this going. You've got a new record out today. Yes. Wicked Love. Wicked Love. So we've got Bad, Thriller, Wicked. Wicked Love. All those evil, titles. Sinful, all these things happening. And that's out today. Yes. And then you're working on a perfume? Yes, I'm working on a perfume line, and it's called Platinum. And how do you work out that it's a good smell? Well, gosh, that's what we're doing now. It's every 3 days I go to the factory, and we're testing different smells and fragrances. And you wear them for a couple of days, and of course you let other people smell them and then see what they think. And what I feel is the best smell, and that's what we go with. Now, Jack, your manager, was quoted in USA Today on Friday as saying that you ought to have married Mike Tyson. Would that have been a good idea? I don't know. I've never thought of that. I haven't given it a thought. It says here, Jack Gordon says, she and Mike Tyson should have married. Would that have been a good idea? Well, that's probably what he thinks. I think Mike's a nice person, and I've never looked at it that way as marriage or anything like that. Just friendship? Yes. Actually, I've only met him once.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, well, it would have to be love at first sight or love at second sight. Thanks ever so much.
Thank you.
The perfect platinum. I hope the record is too.
Oh, thank you. I do too.